Good morning out there, and welcome to the Art of Recovery. This month and on today, we have Warden Bragg with us, and he is the warden of the detention center here in Marlboro County. Today, we're going to to know him a little bit more, and we want to know what he sees for the community and his experience throughout his years. So, good morning, Warden Bragg.
Morning, Mister.
How are you?
I'm great,
I'm so glad to have this opportunity to have this conversation with you today.
but thanks for having me here today.
Yes, sir. So, can we start with give us a little bit about you? Who are you?
Who am I? My name is Warden Travis Bragg, and I'm an old country boy from Gallatin, Tennessee,
Yes, sir.
about 35 miles east of Nashville.
Uh-huh.
I joined the Bureau of Prisons in 1987 and started out in Virginia, and I started as a correctional officer. So I moved around several states and getting a position of promotion. And so I ended up as warden.
Okay.
So I was a warden with the federal prison system for approximately 13 years.
Wow.
And I retired in 2020.
Okay.
And so I took a break for a couple of years, and the opportunity came up
Mm-hmm.
to work for Sheriff Larry McNeil
Okay.
as the warden here at the jail.
Okay.
Here I am, been a little bit over 3 years now as the warden at the Marlboro County Detention Center.
Okay. All right. Nice little history there. So with this lived experience, you know what you're doing, I feel.
I feel I do. I got a lot of experience, and it's great being able to share it with the staff here.
Yes,
I
sir.
got a great team that I work with, and a while last year, South Carolina passed to where you can hire 18-year-olds.
Wow.
We're able to get them fresh out of high school
Okay.
and young minds, so it's very interesting training them, getting them ready
Yeah.
for that high level responsibility, but it's been great.
And I think that's good because it's local. It's within the community they can still serve in.
Absolutely.
That is a nice opportunity. So right out of high school. So what does that process look for them right out of high school?
Well, Sheriff McNeil, he has a great uh, rapport with the community and really enjoys the service. He actually had a class set up to introduce them to corrections
Okay.
and law enforcement, and they go through their class. So some of them that have went through the class, when they graduate, we're able to hire them on. They already have an idea of what they're going to be getting into.
Okay. And does that require further training or certifications?
Well, once they get hired, you have to pass 3 weeks of training
Okay.
at the South Carolina Criminal Justice Academy.
Okay.
But once you get your certification as a Class 2 officer,
Uh-huh.
then you can work the jail.
I like to hear that. So, what is it like in your day-to-day job life? Like what does the warden do first thing he get in his office? What is the life of a warden?
Well, when I walk in the door, first thing I want to know is what serious activities has occurred, that may be outside the norm.
Okay.
But my job as a warden is provide the resources and the training for staff. I try to do everything I can to give them the best work environment I can. And they bring the energy and the excitement and hopefully take care of business.
Yes, sir.
So again, they get the resources, and I train folks, and I expect them to give me their best.
Okay. So what about the people that are in your jail? What happens with that intake process and how does that go? Give us a little bit about what that looks like.
Well, again, for some people, they've been in and out the jail quite a bit. So they're very familiar with the process. So they'll come in, and some already know what we're having for dinner and lunch and breakfast on what day. Others come in, they've never been to jail before. So you can see the fear for the unknown in their face. So it's just being professional,
Yes.
talking to people, asking them questions, getting answers, let them know we're here to provide a service for the community.
Yeah.
We're not here to abuse you in jail.
Right.
We want to, unfortunately, you came to jail.
Yeah.
But we're going to make sure you're here. We're going to try to keep you as safe as possible, give you the tools you need to maintain contact with your family, maintain contact with your lawyer, your legal system, so you can get out, hopefully.
Okay.
So it's about getting them through the process, letting them know we're going to do what we can to support you. I share with staff, I've taken a poll. All the inmates there, I don't have one that wants to be there.
Gotcha.
So it's somewhat of a negative environment.
Yes, sir.
So again, we have to let them know we're doing our jobs. We're professional.
Yes.
And, we've had to follow national policy, state policy, and our local policy that we develop. So I expect staff to go out of their way to make sure they give the inmates what they're supposed to have.
Okay.
And if they have something they're not supposed to have, then we take it because of policy. We don't personalize anything.
That's good. That's good.
And everything's about the business.
Yes, sir.
And I want the inmates to know if they got a need they're entitled to, staff is going to take care of this.
That's good. And that's personal. And I think that's good for the families to know.
The families, yes. Unfortunately, sometimes, the families are very concerned, and sometimes they think what goes on in jail is what they've seen on television. And it's not. I mean, it has potential. Sometimes, people do try to bring contraband in.
Yeah.
Sometimes people do want to continue using drugs.
Yes, sir.
But we do what we're supposed to do security-wise to try to keep it out. And again, we pat search posts. We do our searches. We use handheld metal detectors. We do everything we can to keep security in order.
Yes, sir. Are there any trainings or programs that's provided for the inmates while they're in there? And when you were speaking of tools, can you elaborate on that a little bit more, like what entails?
Yes, we have, but we have a contract with Paytel.
Okay.
Which Paytel provides I call video viewing. They give a tablet to the inmate.
Okay.
There they can video chat with their family. They can text their family.
Okay.
They also can listen to music. It's educational programs that they can take on the tablet. Upon completion, they're rewarded with maybe some movie time.
Wow.
All this takes place on the tablet. So it's a lot to get done with that. And they really enjoy having that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that's a way that they have some type of communication with their families. And then it also provides education to make sure that they'll be ready to get back out there.
Absolutely. Also, it has the legal director on it, so they can do some legal work if they need to. Everything is available to them on that tablet. And if something should not be available that they need, then we could add it to the tablet.
And I'm glad we're having the conversation, because sometimes you're always hearing about the negative or the conditions of what the detention or the jail centers look like, but not really knowing that you still have a way of life in there. They still have resources that they can put their hands on.
Yes, I've always believed that it's unfortunate coming to jail or prison, but we're going to do what we can to help you exit the jail or prison and be a better person. And when you come in, and at least have some thought about better opportunities.
Yes, sir.
And how to think a little different and do things better.
And I thank you again for being open to have this conversation so that we could understand what really goes on in there, and it's not all bad. Actually it's good. I'm hearing good things. I'm hearing positive things, because it matters who they are once they step out. It matters, what their resources are. And for Trinity Behavior Care, I think we're a resource with you guys as well. We have a partnership under the SCARF brand with addiction and treatment. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Well, that's a great resource. We do have people come in with addictions. Mental health is a huge challenge. But having partnership, people already in the community that's familiar with some of them already coming in, and to continue that treatment or to point them in a direction to receive treatment, that's a big help. Because a lot of the bad decisions that may occur or criminal acts is due to sometimes to mental health issues and drug use. And once we can cure the drug use, then they can focus in other avenues to benefit themselves and their family.
Okay. So that means y'all could provide some treatment assistance as well?
Yes, we have. I know, like, Tri-County comes in, they will come in once upon a time doing initial screening of folks that we identify. If they're required to continue to go out for treatment, we can do those type of trips.
Okay.
And that's what we try to do. But some of them, a lot, like people do sometimes feel suicidal. They will come in and screen those folks to hopefully remove their thoughts from being suicidal.
Okay. And that piggybacks off of what you were saying. If there's a need, you make sure that they can get that need. I think that's good.
Correction. We have a full-time nurse, and it comes in and assess folks. Now, the way the system works is just like we have to pay a co-payment when we go to the doctor.
Yes.
They have to pay a $5 co-payment also to see the nurse. And we do have a doctor that comes in. If they have treatment they need outside what the nurse can do, we have a doctor to come in and see them. Now, if they have something that's a pre-existing condition, then of course, if it requires outside medical care, they're required to pay for that.
Okay.
But if something happened within the jail under my care, then we are responsible for that.
Okay. And when you said mental health, in the jail, mental health is definitely a concern. And the numbers are definitely going up, and we're looking to provide many more resources because it has become a mental health crisis here. What does that look like, and how do you help?
Well, it is very challenging and correct. It is affects all the jails and
Mhm.
other systems around. Uh, we have people that come in that has mental health issues.
Mhm.
Some are working with a
Mhm.
mental health professional.
Mhm.
Some are not taking their medication. Some refuse mental health treatment.
Oh, wow.
And so we always say, well, a person would be safe at home. Well, some people may have threatened their loved ones, and the loved ones are the ones that requested the assistance and why they're in jail. So they really have nowhere to go.
Mhm.
They refusing treatment. So the question is, what do we do with them? How do we help them? And so that's the challenge for one. We want to get people that really need the help.
Mhm.
I wish the community had more bed space for in-house mental health treatment than
Wow.
what you do, because we have held people for a while simply waiting on a bed.
Mm.
And so again, we do what we can, but we're not mental health professionals, and staff are, but we talk and try to de-escalate situations the best we can, and
Yeah.
we refer folks to Tri-County and to Trinity.
Yeah.
Trinity has been a big blessing being there.
Yes.
In fact, they're there right now,
Yeah.
screening and talking with some of the inmates and
Yes.
giving them opportunities to be better and
Yeah.
get the treatment they need.
With that being said, I know with the paytail, you mentioned paytail, we had a nice experience, which was also a call to action when we did a simulation. It was a reentry simulation.
Yes, it was fantastic being part of that. Uh, as a warden of the federal system, I've been familiar with the need for reentry training and initiatives.
Mhm.
So when I was approached by Paytel, Reverend Chap Williams,
Mhm.
and he's from North Carolina, but he's been a chaplain in the jail for many, many years.
Mhm.
And so he recognized that need. He has great contacts, and we made contact together. I
Mhm.
thought it'd be an outstanding opportunity here. And he's hitting that up, and it's just great. It really gave the
Mhm.
community a chance to really see, because
Yep.
everybody say, hey, get out of jail, go out, do the right
Mhm.
thing. But there's a lot of challenges with
Yes.
getting out of incarceration.
Yeah.
And it really points your heart in the right direction. I can do more. I can be more courteous. I can
Mm.
share more education,
Mhm.
to help people become law-abiding citizens.
It was a great experience, and I do encourage that if anyone in your communities, if you haven't, or if you're interested in a reentry simulation, it just gives you more personal in it. And like he said, Warden Bragg says it kind of opens your heart to what it looks like, because not everybody can make it once they come out. Not everybody have what they need when they come out, and we need to be more patient. We need to be more understanding. But how can you if you don't know? And so I thank you for that invite, and I thank you for bringing it, to our awareness. And I know that, it's going to start something. It's a start of something, I believe.
I believe also started something great. One thing I found, is in Marlboro County is definitely a need for resources for people, but also the people of Marlboro County is a great need of people, or a great source of people willing to help.
Yeah.
But we got to continue to work together to put the right people together
Yes,
with
sir.
those folks in need, and I think a lot of problems can get resolved.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I agree with that. Is there anything that you want the community to know?
Well, I share this, it's a lot we're doing here at the jail that I believe hasn't been done in the past.
Mhm.
And I have to give props where it's due. Sheriff Larry McNeil.
Mhm.
He is such community minded. He knows how to serve the people.
Yes, sir.
And that's what we do also. And anything that can be done to make the citizens of Marlboro County better
Mhm.
and help them, he's willing to do it. So he's been so supportive
Okay.
and of any program and things we want to do to make the inmates better.
That's
He
good.
really supports.
So he's involved.
He's
He's
definitely hands-on involved.
Yes.
Nothing can be done without his approval
Yes,
and
sir.
support.
Yes,
And
sir.
I really appreciate him.
Yes, sir. And that's good. That's giving kudos to that partnership, that relationship, and that understanding that we're in this together. We're doing what we need to do like you said, for the detention center, for the people in the community and their families to know that your family member, yes, they have to do some time, but we're going to make sure that we invest in them. And that's what it becomes. And it becomes an investment within your community, within your job and your career.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. People do their time for making a mistake. But once you get out, we don't want you to come back. We want to help you focus in the right direction to build upon whatever you need.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, going forward, like you was giving kudos to your staff. So, how do you take care of your workers?
That's one of the things that's throughout law enforcement that's really been a lot of attention given to now is staff. I mean, we deal with so much, as I said earlier, negativity that how do we release our issues and things? So again, Sheriff McNeil has sponsored gym membership for the staff to go and work out and health and well-being. We have, well, of course, staff can go to EAP if necessary. But I guess we just talk about it and we release and we talk about how to best deal with stressful situations. We just acknowledge that it exists. And this is the way we channel it. This is the best way to solve this problem is not take it personal. And we have to decompress too at times and encourage folks to really enjoy their days off and give it your best when you're there.
That's right.
We are a family. We support each other. Look out for each other.
So give us an idea of that. What do you want to see for the future, in detention and in the community? Is there anything that stands out, or what would you like to be see more of, or any plans or any upcoming things?
I would like to see more people volunteering to help the inmates. I mean, right now, again, we have Trinity here, but we have churches here to provide religious services. We have man-to-man program that comes in and deal with the male inmates, get them ready to be a better father and take care of their kids. So it's great programs and resources out there that I encourage just to come in and share, because inmates love to maintain the contact with the outside world, and they like for folks to come in because it shows you care about this. And again, inmates come in and out, but when they go, their kids go to school with our kids.
That's right.
They subsequently go to church with us. They go shop in the same stores we shop in. So
yes, sir.
We can't shun people. We have to embrace them. They are our neighbors.
Yes. Yeah. They're all our neighbors.
And I like having good neighbors. So I do what I can to give people a great opportunity.
Yes. You made it a point earlier how, we want to see them back in society and be first. So that's a part of giving back and paying attention to their needs. And I think that I know you're doing a good job. I know you're doing a good job.
Well, I'm blessed to have this position, and I've always had great people around me, and that's the biggest thing. So I'm happy to work here and work with the staff that I have.
Yes, sir. All right. Is there any upcoming events or anything that's going on that you'll be participating in, or you think we should, the community should get involved in?
Well, I know Sheriff McNeil has, in fact, he just had one this past Saturday, opioid awareness weeks. And that's where we have people come in, and I wish we had more people coming in from the community, but it's so educational to let you know what's going on with the current drug trends and what we can do to protect our family and especially our children.
Yes, sir.
They are exposed to so much now, and as parents, we just need to be aware of what's going on so we can keep them focused.
It's togetherness. It's a part of being together on this journey. So with that being said, it has been a pleasure. I thank you again, and I'm looking forward to working with you in the near future because it matters. Your role in the community does matter.
Well, thank you so much for having me here today to say a few words, and I look forward to continue working with you.
Yes, sir. All right. Thank you guys out there. This has been the Auto Recovery by Trinity Behavior Care. God bless you and see you soon.